Hey, what's going on, GyroPunk Daily? Yeah, I should probably get the number. I don't know. I always keep saying to get the date, to get the number. It sounds like I'm a teenager again, trying to get a date with a girl. Oh no, which save file are we? You guys think it's the 122%? All right, let's focus. Be serious. This is a serious series of videos. So we gotta be, we gotta be on top of our game. On the very tippity top. Tippity top. It is 9:42 p.m. I guess the time doesn't matter, but maybe it does. Maybe it helps you contextualize where my mind is. August 22nd, 2020. The most cursed year in my generation's lifetime. I wish that, like, not that I wish that that was a joke, but I wish that was something that just wasn't 100% true, you know? I mean, you could make an argument that, like, 9/11 was more of a shock factor, because it was all at once, you know? Well, we already ruined it. All at once. Hold on, here we go. Let's raise my volume just a tiny bit. Okay, and also the game volume. I have a volume philosophy that I shared with my buddy Cram Bizzle. That's I think that's Cranberry, twitch.tv/Cranberry with a K, with a M, Cram. If you're not understanding. He plays World of Warcraft sometimes on stream, and it's pretty legit. Let's go. Parry the mess out of that. Parry him like you're a freaking platypus. Platypus. That's a weird word. It's like it's one of the words, one of the animals that has like a very fitting name for what they are, like in nature. Which is kind of like a, if you don't know about platypuses, they're mammals that lay eggs. It's like one of the main things that mammals shouldn't be able to do is lay eggs. Unless you, I don't even know where I'm going with that one. You ate too much Chipotle? Okay. Let's go. Oh, we're already in ram phase. Let's go. I was not ready for the Pokey. The Pokemon. Hope you guys are doing well, though. Hope you guys are enjoying the series in general. If anything, I feel like, this series is just gonna be, it's gonna win out just for consistency's sake. I want to see that number hit 100, 150, 500. Doing this consistently for, for 2 years. And by the time that I can kind of put more time into it, maybe we, I don't know. That's a pipe dream. I have a personal timer for when I become a normal human being to my not my bosses, but basically the company that I work for, which is, I'm a mailman if you didn't know. And I work insane hours. Like today I clocked out at 7 o'clock, and some of you guys may be like, oh, 7 p.m. That's usually when I clock in. Yeah, but do you work at like a restaurant or something, a bar? Because in Ohio, we're closing bars at 10 p.m. right now. People are slammered by 12 noon. I don't know. Because, COVID sleeps. The COVID sleeps. Wakes. Close my eyes. I actually don't Like, this might be a hot take for fans of Under Oath, but that song sucks. When she wakes. I guess I'm kind of like not like a snob at recording quality, but I guess you can kind of call it that. Like, I'm okay with some things being sucky, but like if the timing is off on the drums at all, which it is in that song, like Aaron Gillespie's an awesome drummer, and so why did they keep that one little? I'm like, no, come on, man, stop. Take care of your work a little bit more. Okay, well, speaking of which, let's learn the enemy here. We can beat her. Really like to beat her. I guess it doesn't sound good. Besides, I don't even really know the song. It's a How I Met Your Mother reference, pretty much. Can I kill these UFOs? That answers my question. There's a lot of phases on this. Oh my! Did you guys see that? Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm trying to make sure the levels are good here. I changed a little bit of stuff. Like I changed a couple things with my mic. Because as soon as the Fall Guys video started, and I've been quality assuring my videos, you know, that's not against the rules. If anything, that's something I would suggest to any new content creator, is like, listen to your stuff. If you don't think it's the highest quality thing that you can make it better. Every single time, make it better. If you're not making stuff better, if you're not constantly changing stuff, you know, until you're full-time, and even then, like, even if you're full-time, just like care for your craft. You know, if you don't do that, you'll end up with basically any band that got popular and then phased out. I guess Under Oath is a good one. Although They're Only Chasing Safety and Define the Great Line were both like pretty darn good. But everything after Define the Great Line is just like, what other bands are kind of like that? I don't want to put As Cities Burn on there, because they turned into like a bluesy rock style, and their newest album is fine. It's not a return to form. It's kind of like, hey, here's the stuff we want to make now. Which I still jive with. Like their style, As Cities Burn. If you haven't listened to them, it might not be your thing, but like if it is your thing, it's the best thing of that. Let me put it that way. Like it sucks because there's no other bands like them in that style. It's like a bluesy metal. Excuse me? Like it's almost like a dichotomy of sorts, because it's like it doesn't make sense to mash those things. Like, why would you scream while you're doing blues? I say the opposite. Why wouldn't you scream when you're creating some blues? Like, you got some emotions you wanna blurt out. You just wanna go. No, you wanna. Yeah. Okay. We haven't perfected it. What did I say? We need to perfect these if we want to show our mom a report card. Okay. Also, it's how we. Mandel. It's how we keep this series going for a while. At least this portion of the series. The CupHead portion. You know, it's how we can record like don't know, let's squeeze maybe 50, 70. I mean, if we're going for super expert at one point, like perfecting the expert mode, that's gonna take a while. I don't want to do the pacifist runs again, because it's like being really good at the crappiest part of a game. And I mean, it's exactly that, is what I mean to say. Oh, so hold on. The stars is like a hint at what you're about to get yourself into. That was cheap, dude. That was cheap. I was right there. Okay. We need to use our small mode a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean specifically when she's on attack mode, like that. Okay, or when the ram goes like that. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Because not only does it make your hitbox smaller, it also makes your speed faster. So like the tornado, perfect. There we go. That's how you dodge that. No. What is that? I can't read that? Okay, Archer. Oh, the juke. The juke of hazards. Literally, because I juked the hazard. Okay. Good. I think I need one more pink to parry. Please. Thank you. I love the attacks just says ha. That's a good flavor of choice kind of selection for that. Okay, moon time? Now the music's not loud enough. It was flooding me for a second there. But here we go. New moon record? Not a moon record. It's tough. It's a tough go. It's a tough go. You know, nobody said it was easy. Nobody said it would be so... Okay. Nobody said it would be easy. It's such a shame for us to part. To pot? Yes, that's how the British say part. Okay. There we go. It's funny how the British accent and the like Asian accent is just like the exact opposite with when it comes to ours. We mentioned it before on stream. I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. But also, I think like in Japan it doesn't exist. Like the consonant R just doesn't exist. Oh, come on. Not getting hit is tough. In case you couldn't tell. It is, it's not first nature. First nature? Or am I trying to say it's not second nature? What's the difference between first and second nature? It's first nature like your... It's not your reflexes. I think first nature is what you tell yourself. It's like book smart. And second nature is like, you know, street smart. It's reflexes. It's like the thing like you can do it without thinking about it. Like breathing. Breathing is second nature. What's sixth nature? Is that when you can see ghosts? You can see dead people? And sometimes they don't even know they're dead? Okay. Let's go. Those blue stars are freaking me out. I think if you tell me I could play a style of music, like just by jacking in like a memory chip in me, the first one I would say is like swing, not jazz, like specifically swing. I want to play some swing. It's so fun. There's like nothing boring about swing. I think if you listen to it for like a long period of time, like, do you guys remember the Warframe days? All the OG people, all the 10-0? I would play a playlist called the Swingtronic playlist, and it was just like electronic versions. It was basically like if you mix like Deadmau5 with this kind of music. That's the whole playlist. And it was pretty good for, you know, for grinding. Like background music to just melting your brain with grinds. You know, I still go back to it every now and then. But like playing it, I feel like creating this kind of music would be exhilarating. Oh my goodness. It sucks because I picked the most boring instrument to learn. Not like in general, I like the bass. I like the bass. But specifically for swing, you want to be like the saxophone player, the trumpet player, the trombone, any horned instrument. Maybe like a violin even, like a, is it a jazz violin? I'm sure there's a way to play a violin to fit into this. I'm trying to think of the band, oh man, I haven't listened to the playlist in forever. You guys know which band I'm talking about though, the one that makes all the good stuff. Hold on, it's worth looking. I can just open my Spotify. It's not open. Come on, load. You're on a solid state, bro. Installing Spotify? Why are you installing? Jazz, swing, electronic. Caravan Palace. It took me like 3 seconds to Google. We should have just started with Google. Okay, how many parries do we have? I shouldn't kill any of these guys. They fused the black one with the pink one. How dare you? Let's go. I ain't afraid of you. Maybe I should be a little bit afraid of you. But yeah, it's like in the middle of like easy listening, but also like kind of hectic and I don't want to say awesome because it's, you know, it's completely subjective. What's an objective term for this? Like chaotic but classy. Chaotic classy sounds like my shtick. Like if you can seem professional but have an air of like unpredictability. Hey, that sounds like some, you know, if you've been around enough, that's kind of what I like to go for in general. The professional part, maybe not so much. Sometimes. That's mostly in the pattern of speech. A lot of my colleagues, a lot of my friends would join me on stream sometimes, and they'd be like, "Why are you talking like you're the host of a radio show?" I kind of am. Like when they're tuning in, they are my co-hosts, and maybe I haven't done a good job of like making that official. Maybe next time I, you know, invite people I'll have an intro. I'll be like introducing so and so, just so they understand. Like it's not just like I don't want it to seem like it's a job role, but it kind of is a show. A lot of people will be turned away by that because a lot of people have put in their mindset that you watch Twitch to basically just hang out with a dude that's playing video games, which, yeah, that's cool. But like, as far as my format right now, I don't have time to just put a stream up for 8 hours and just chill. So if that's not the case, then I want to put on, like, you know, full-on non-stop conversations, non-stop trying to set up jokes and stuff. Like that's like awesome. But yeah, I just have to get people on board, which that's the hardest part. I also have to be funny, which can be pretty difficult when you have 35,000 steps on the day. A lot of people think that I'm saying that kind of stuff to brag. It's more like an excuse. Like I don't want to ever give you the idea that I'm healthy or like trying to show off my healthiness or something, show off my fitness. I'll show off fitness pizza. No, more like jelly beans in my mouth during stream. Oh, come on, we were doing so good. Okay, here we go. We can do this, You know? No. I knew this one would be tough, but pretty much any aerial one they're kind of my weakness. Which is funny because they're a little bit more like Enter the Gungeon. You'd think that I'd be okay with that, but I can't like dodge roll. You have to go mini 14. Okay, that's 2 parries. We got this. Look, if we have to spend a whole episode on one boss, so be it. So be it, Union. Whenever people mention like a union, because if you don't know, the Postal Service has a union. They're like, oh, it's a union job. That means you like can't get fired. It's it also means like non-stop, just like fighting. You gotta fight for your right to party. Something like that. To potty? That too. Like, finding a restroom during the middle of the day, that is tough stuff, especially when quarantine first happened, man. You don't even, like, you took it for granted, man. You took libraries for granted. At least in my occupation. Okay. Don't they give you enough time to like take a bathroom break? 100% no. Not me. Nope. What do you think I am? You don't get that kind of rights until you're 2 years in. Ay. Yeah, pretty much everybody else just goes, yeah, that sounds about right. Like, nobody even bats an eye. So yeah, you could say it's hard to get fired from a union job, but you're also getting treated like garbage for the first 2 years. but you know, we're working towards something. I like working towards stuff. Is this the ox guy? Yep. All y'all oxen free. He's gonna get got. No. Okay, purple guys we don't kill. Green guy we should have killed. Whew. Alright, it's a little serious. Let's talk about something fun. I don't know. I learned a new route today. I just learned a new route today. It sucked because I had 2 hours extra overtime over it, but it also means that I can, like, if I were a better person, I guess, I could try to, I could have tried to squeeze in, like, just rush the whole thing, but no, I want to take my time learning a new route. So I was an hour late, but that's, like, learning a new route is 100% a good excuse. And also, I didn't take a lunch, you know, I didn't take my breaks. So yeah, all of my bases are pretty much covered. But it still does, it just sucks. It just sucks every time. Unless it's like the easiest one in the world. Like if I get some old timers job, or a job route, essentially their job. It's weird, right? Because you're kind of experiencing like a taste of like pre-retirement. So I would equate it to like if somebody has like a cushy, just like data input job, but they're getting paid like W, and not W as in W's. I guess you know, it's a W, it's a win. You know, you essentially go into, you know, you try their job for a day, and you're like, we're doing the same. We're not even doing the same job. You're doing way less, and you're getting paid double. What's happening? And you know, pretty much everyone will look at you in the eye and be like, you haven't earned it yet. I'm like, yeah, but they never had to go through what I am going through. Not really. I don't know. It's something that you can't let yourself go into, like as like thought pattern wise. You have to just accept your position and kind of work with what you got. You know, you can't always get what you want. No, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit the situation. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Maybe a little bit of focus, a little bit of dial. We're nearing the 30-minute mark. And I think we're pretty darn close to moon phase here. There we go. Here we freaking go, dudes. Let's go. Oh yeah. Give me that 8. Did anybody realize that? Did anybody realize we didn't have 3 parries? Bro. Alright. Well, I'm okay with that. Let's go with the A. I hate to do it to him, but we're gonna. Oh, we just quit game? I didn't mean to quit game. Look at me rage quitting. Alright, well, I hope you guys had a good time watching the CupHead GyroPunk Daily. Thank you so much. If you liked it, hit that like, hit that sub. Yeah, check me out on GyroPunk, twitch.tv/GyroPunk. I'm GyroPunk everywhere pretty much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to my daily shenanigans, and appreciate it very much. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.